Prime Minister Narendra Modi just checkmate an increasingly hostile Maldives. For that, we have to just rewind a little bit. The year was 2021. It was the height of pandemic, and the Kashmir Valley, J&K, was absolutely tourist starved. Prime Minister took to X, now formerly known as Twitter, and there he posted and asked people to visit the tulip gardens of Srinagar. And then what? It was a barrage of visitors who flocked, and the local tourism skyrocketed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi wants to repeat the same with Maldives, and that's why probably yesterday he posted a long thread on Twitter, now known as X, with a lot of photos of him snorkeling, walking by lazily on white sand, and probably lazing around, sitting idly just in front of the white-blue ocean, just sending a signal that it's no less than Maldives. And remember, the similarities between the two, between the Maldives and Lakshadweep, are absolutely stunning. They both have Virgin Islands. They both have blue oceans, absolutely untouched beauty, and the same kind of infrastructure increasingly that Lakshadweep will be providing, considering the fact that Taj is going to open a couple of resorts in the next few years. Now, having said that, the moment the Prime Minister posted those photos, those beautiful photos that have gone viral ever since, there has been an absolute surge in terms of searches. Google search, News18 has got in touch with Google and obtained the data, which shows that from January 1, there has been barely any searches about Lakshadweep. The moment those photos were out, there was a massive search. On Wednesday, it was the 9th most searched word on Google from India. At least 50,000 plus searches were there about Lakshadweep. The most common phrases that were searched on Google India were Lakshadweep, Lakshadweep Island, Lakshadweep Airport, fly to Lakshadweep, and distance between Kochi and Lakshadweep. So clearly, people are interested after Prime Minister's those beautiful photos that have gone viral ever since. Now, talking about Maldives, how it affects Maldives. It is widely perceived that Prime Minister's tweets were intended to not only bolster the tourism of Lakshadweep, so far being neglected, but also at the cost of Maldives. Because remember, a lot of Indians visit Maldives. Just in 2021, at the height of pandemic, around 2.91 lakh Indians visited Maldives. That is 23% of their market share. In 2022, around 2.41 lakh Indians visited Maldives, around 14.4% of their market share. Last year, till June itself, 1 lakh plus Indians visited Maldives. So if a big chunk of them, those Indians, start visiting Lakshadweep instead of Maldives, it will hurt where it hurts the most: the economy of the island nation that is dependent on a booming tourism sector. Now, why India wants to teach Maldives a lesson? Because Maldives has been increasingly behaving very strange and hostile to India. There has been a regime change, and we know how they have been cozying up to China. The President Muizu, who has run a campaign on the basis on a promise that they'll replace all Indian troops that are present in the island nation. And now, after winning, he has told India that they have to withdraw those troops. Not only that, before that, there was a hydrographic survey agreement that they said that they'll not renew, which was signed in 2019 when Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the island nation. What's more, after winning, the first country he visited, President Muizu, was Turkey, followed by China. Both countries are perceived to be working against the national interest of India. So clearly, India had to send a signal, and a strong one. And by posting those beautiful photos, by building up the infrastructures, yes, there's bottlenecks. There's a permission Raj existent there in Lakshadweep. There are no direct flights from tier A cities. Those things are believed by if government sources will believe that they will be removed in the near future. And Lakshadweep Island will see a lot of development works, a lot of announcements in the weeks and months ahead. And definitely, Narendra Modi has checkmated Maldives, and checkmated in great style.